Hey everybody, so today we are making smoked Gouda Cajun shrimp stuffed turkey legs. Yum yum. So I did go ahead and brine these turkey legs in my proprietary brine. So they don't really need a lot of seasoning because they got it already in there. Salt, sugar, all that is kind of already infused from the brine. Y'all know y'all can buy the brine from me by just DMing me via Instagram. Or you can send me a message to here and I'll get to you. I sell it for $29.99. And you can brine whole turkeys. You can brine all kinds of poultry. You can even brine pork chops if you add some vinegar to it. I like a little touch of vinegar. But anyway, so I put a little thyme on there and a little black pepper because, like I said, it's already seasoned because it's been brining for 24 hours. So it has all the salt flavor that it needs to have already in there. So we're going to put a little olive oil on there, and then we're going to season each side with thyme and black pepper. You could use rosemary. I didn't have any rosemary. If I had some rosemary, I would have put that on there as well. I'm going to put this in the oven just like this, uncovered for about an hour on 405. And I just have a gas oven. And then I'm going to cover it up and let it cook for like another hour because I want these turkey legs to be really, really, really tender. Now, in the future, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in a deeper pan and I'm going to add a little chicken broth. That's what it looks like after about an hour. And you see that little black stuff right there? That's the sugar that's in the brine coming out as it cooks. So like I said, next time I'm going to put it in a deeper dish and add some chicken broth to it. So now we're going to work on the sauce. I put about roughly a cup and a half of heavy cream in a pan. And we're going to add in our smoked Gouda cheese. We're going to add in a pinch of brown sugar. I did put a pinch of salt in it. Honestly, the smoked Gouda was very salty. I didn't need any salt at all. But, you know, if you want to add it. I say no if you're going to use smoked Gouda because it's already enough salt in there. So I put a little black pepper in there. Use white pepper if that's what you prefer. But I used black pepper. And then I'm going to add a little nutmeg. Just a few shakes, maybe 2, 3, 4 shakes of nutmeg. And we're going to stir that in as well. And then we're going to start adding in our smoked Gouda cheese. This is about 2 cups of grated smoked Gouda. When it's all said and done, add it in. That's the first cup there. And I'm just going to just stir, you know, as to get the cheese to meld with the heavy cream. Now, some people like to start off with a little roux when they do this. But I feel because of the cheese and the pasta, and I keep a little bit of pasta water too, I don't need anything to thicken up this sauce except for that. There goes the rest of the cheese that we're going to incorporate in, and we're just going to stir that, stir that, stir that. I do like adding a pinch of brown sugar in this because I do feel like the brown sugar kind of just adds a little something, takes a little bitterness off of it. So there goes some large shrimp, and I'm going to season those with some Cajun seasoning that I just bought at the store. And there's our sauce again. And like I said, it's going to look a little watery, especially once I pour the pasta in there or a little bit of the pasta water in there. But it's going to thicken up on its own. Once you turn it off and let it just sit there for a second, it does thicken up on its own. So here we are. We're going to put a little Cajun seasoning on here. Add as much as you like or as little as you like. It's completely up to you on how you want to do this particular part. But just cook your shrimp. And now we're going to add in a little bit of garlic powder into our sauce. And I think we're getting ready to put the pasta in there next. Oh, there goes that brown sugar. All right, so those are our shrimp almost done. And here is our macaroni going in. And I did let it boil down so it kept a little bit of water. So it's going to look a little soupy for a second here, but don't worry about it. Once it starts cooling down, it will come together beautifully and nicely. So this is our quick smoked Gouda stove on top of the stove mac and cheese. That's a little fresh basil. I do like to add fresh basil to this particular dish. It tastes so well, and we're gonna go ahead and throw some in there in a second. So here are the turkey legs. They are now out of the oven, steamy and hot, and we're gonna go ahead and start plating up this dish in a second. There goes the fresh basil. And as you can see, that sauce is already thickening up around that macaroni. So I'll let that sit there for a little second. There are my shrimp. And let's go ahead and start putting this together. So I opened up my turkey leg a little bit with a knife so I can get in there and start stuffing and putting stuff in there. And we're just going to pour that over the top and get as much in there as we possibly can. This is a meal for like 2 or 3 y'all. I mean, you literally can eat off of this for like 2 or 3 days. And we did eat off of this for like 2 days. Then I'm going to add a little more of my shrimp on top. And I just kind of placed them is what I did. I didn't really put them inside the turkey leg. I just kind of placed them on the outside. So I guess you can kind of say it's kind of a seafood mac and cheese, smoked Gouda mac and cheese. But if you want to add more seafood, by all means do that. So that's that. Basically, this was very delicious, very flavorful, very tasty, and this was our dinner, and we enjoyed it very, very much. So thank y'all for watching. Oh, I did put some shaved Parmesan on top as well. Thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this one. Try it out. Let me know. I'm gonna do some more stuffed turkey legs. It's kind of something I'm into now. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day. Bye bye.